Hey guys, what's up? It's PETEDAY here. Now this is actually the first YouTube video I've done from my own house. So I'm new to YouTube, so go easy on me, but popping my cherry, doing my first video from the couch. Now, what I want to talk to is the more and more I'm in this fitness industry, the more and more I'm realizing that communication is so key, and that's not just with your clients, but also with other business owners, other personal trainers. So I come from a marketing background, and I do own a couple of gyms here in Sydney, but I'm also trying to grow my personal brand, whether it be online through social media. I really do think content will be key for the next short to midterm anyway. So I want to share with you a few things that I'm doing. I have by no means figured it out. The game changes so quickly and I'm still learning along the way. So I'm going to make mistakes. I think everyone's going to make mistakes, but what I wanted to do is share some things that I've learned. Would love to get some feedback from you, whether you're a small business owner, whether you've got an online training business as well. So really just want to share a few things that I've learned, and hopefully you guys can take a bit from it, and hopefully I can learn a bit from it as well. Now the first tip I'm going to give out, which I think is really important, again, doesn't matter if you own a business or whether you're just in the fitness industry as a personal trainer or online trainer, but positioning in market's really key. So understanding where you sit in the market, where your competitors sit. So if you have a gym which is focusing on a certain type of client, whether you're doing a boot camp or something similar, really understand who your clients are and where you sit within that market. So that's going to do a few things. You need to establish this before you can start to build content, before you can start to target your market. Because if you know that you're an outdoor boot camp specialist to target, say with women coming back from having kids or something like that, it's a very specific market. Therefore, your whole content strategy, your whole marketing strategy will revolve around that one. So really simple, but just take a little time to understand where you sit in the market and understand what's your point of difference within that, because that's going to be really key to basically everything else that you do, whether it's social media or whether it's your marketing activities or whether it's how do you communicate. So that's really important. Another thing that's really important, particularly in this space, to stand out from the crowd is to differentiate yourself in some way. Now, it doesn't have to be something drastic where you're doing something radically different to what the rest of the market's doing. All you need to do is do something better than what your competitors are doing. So whether that's a better community, whether that's better workouts, whether that's better content, because that will draw people in, something that differentiates yourself. It could be the way the workouts are done. It could be the format. It could be the timing. You need a point of difference in order to stand out. The training business and the personal training business, again, online or through a gym, there's a lot of people in the game and a lot of things have been done. So to try to innovate or to do something different is quite challenging in the space. But all you need to do is focus on those key points that are going to really matter towards your clients. So really try to differentiate yourself in that way. Another key point I wanted to bring up is adding extra value towards your clients. Now, adding value to them is what's going to really push them to a promoter, which is going to let them talk to their friends and bring them in. People, depending on your service and how you've marketed yourself, they'll have a perceived level of what they expect from your service. For you just to match that level means they're content with what they've paid for. If you deliver extra value, however that is, they're going to then feel that they've had that extra better experience, and that's what's going to really pull them into a promoter stance. So within your business, try to think what's going to add extra value in towards my clients. Is it something to do with a community element? Is it freebies? Is it extra training programs? Is it something to do with nutrition? What is that extra thing that you can deliver towards your clients in order to make them a promoter within your business? And these are the people you want, because these are the people that will talk about you all the time. They'll rave about you. They'll get great results. They'll be engaged, and they're going to bring other people in towards you. Another thing I wanted to talk about is content within your business or your personal brand. Now, the longer I'm in this fitness industry, the more and more I'm realizing how important content is to building your personal brand and also building your business. This is one of the reasons why I've started doing more YouTube videos, because it gives me the opportunity to talk longer form. I can explain more, and I can hopefully do more longer form content, which is one of the reasons why I've started working on this platform. But one of the things I'm realizing is that don't be scared of content. Try to put yourself out there. For some people, I know they don't like it, but I think it's really important to building up your brand and who you are. People do see value when you put yourself out there and you actually deliver good content towards people. Again, going back to my earlier points around positioning in market, adding value, and your personal branding or your business branding, understand who you're talking to, how you're going to target them, and then what kind of content are you going to build around that one. I don't think you need to be a professional in terms of a videographer or a photographer to do this one, but just understanding what are those key points that they want to hear and try to add value when you do this. So sometimes I see a lot of people just trying to sell. People naturally switch off to that. Same with marketing and advertising at the moment. We see so many messages daily, so many messages and on social media that you need to stand out, do something different and add value. Otherwise people are just going to switch off to it. So I have by no means figured this whole content thing out. I don't think anyone has. I think people learn as they go, but you're going to make mistakes along the way. The best way is to put yourself out there. Some things are going to stick, some things are going to suck. It doesn't matter. You can all learn from it. So really focusing on a content strategy, and that's one thing that I'm going to be trying to do and around how I talk to people and how I engage with people. Thanks guys, that's all I had for today. Just had a couple of key points, really wanted to keep it high level, but I'd love to hear your experiences if you're in the industry and you've learnt a whole lot that you wanted to share with us. Love to hear comments or anything else you had to say. So leave a comment down below or hit me up personally. Love for you to hit subscribe or follow me on Instagram as well. I'll put the links down below. Other than that, I'll see you guys soon.